Tom, what are you going to be playing during self-isolation? Oh. Fortnite. So the way that the world is at the moment, a lot of us are finding ourselves spending a lot more time indoors than we usually would. And for people like me, I'm finding myself reaching for the controller and the keyboard and the mouse a lot more than I usually would. And a game that I know for sure I'm going to be spending a lot of time with whilst I'm stuck indoors is Animal Crossing. It's a game that really rewards you going in, checking in every day, spending a few hours every day doing little bits, you know, fishing, getting inevitably stung by wasps, and talking to your ridiculously adorable villagers until you well up. And also in a time when you're not seeing people as much as you might like, actually getting to go to other people's islands is really nice. Like, I get to see my friends, I get to send them presents, more presents than I would be able to afford in real life.
I think for me, my kind of happy place games to go to when you want to sort of get away from stuff is anything kind of big where there isn't a big story to follow or a plot point. It's more kind of a world that you can inhabit. So Fallout 76, for all its woes, is somewhere I go quite a lot at, and I'm playing a lot of No Man's Sky at the moment. I've been updating my base at the moment, which is, you know, a mission I've given myself. I think that's what I kind of like and look for in kind of escapism games. I don't want to follow a story. I don't want to have a burden to sort of lift or, you know, anything to fix. I just want to kind of turn up in a world, wander around and, you know, kick some rocks, see what's going on. So yeah, No Man's Sky at the moment is my go-to kind of place. Just flying around, find a planet, you know, meet some monsters, talk to some aliens.
I suppose a game that I stopped playing that I should give a second chance to is something like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I stopped playing it the first time because it was just so overwhelming. But that's one of the things that I found most difficult about it. Just turning it on and seeing all of those things pop up on the map and all the hundreds of thousands of different side quests that I can go and do was just a little bit much at the time. But now I've got loads of extra time on my hands, maybe I should give it another go.
So the game I'm finally going to get around to start playing is Bloodborne. It's a game I've always really tried hard to get into, and it's always just kind of eluded my grasp. I know so many people who rate it as one of the best games ever made, certainly one of the best games of the generation. And every time I've started, I've just bounced off it hard. I've ended up going back to FIFA or Rocket League because I'm terrible like that. But last year I committed to Sekiro and I loved it. It's the first From Software game I've really got on with and really sort of clicked with. So now that I've kind of got a lot of spare time on my hands, like most of us, I'm sort of hoping I can like channel my boredom into finally beating Bloodborne.
Another game that I'm going to be returning to, but with like a slightly different twist on it, is The Witcher 3. But I really want to play the game on Death March, finally, because I want that platinum. And also because I've been spending a lot more time at home, my fridge makes this noise that sounds a lot like the beginning of the Gwent song. It goes like, "Ooh!" And you know, like in the same way that when someone's cooking something and you smell it, you really want that food. Or if you're watching someone on TV eat something, you're like, I'm in the mood for that. It's kind of doing that to me. Like I can hear my fridge and I'm like, I fancy a bit of Gwent.
Lara, what game are you going to play now you've got loads of time on your hands? She only really knows one game. Ready? Touch. Good girl. Touch.